In a bustling town, nestled between rolling hills and glistening streams, there was a little house where a wise, old man named Salim lived. Salim was admired by everyone in the town for his kind heart and wise words. One day, as the sun was setting and painting the sky with hues of orange and purple, Salim gathered the children of the village at the edge of a meadow. His eyes twinkled like the stars beginning to appear above. "Children," he said in a soft, gentle voice, "today, I want to tell you a story from the teachings of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. It is about the smallest of actions that can have a big impact." The children sat around him, their eyes wide with curiosity. Salim picked up a small rock and said, "Imagine that each action you do is like this little rock. You might think it's small, almost insignificant, but when cast into a pond, it creates ripples that spread far and wide." He continued, "One day, the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, 'Do not regard any good deed as insignificant, even if it is meeting your brother with a cheerful face.'" The children pondered over his words, and Salim explained, "You see, smiling at someone is such a simple act, but it can brighten their entire day. It shows them you care and are happy to see them. It's contagious, spreading joy from one person to the next." Little Amira raised her hand and asked, "But what if I'm not in a good mood? Shouldn't I wait until I feel happy to give someone a cheerful face?" Salim chuckled and patted her shoulder gently. "Oh Amira, sometimes the best time to smile is when you least feel like it, for it can lift your own spirit too. Kindness is a light you can pass on, even in your darker days." The children nodded, understanding blooming like flowers in their hearts. They whispered among themselves, thinking of deeds that they could do. The meadow filled with their excited chatter, stories ablaze with plans to greet the world with warmth and kindness. As the stars twinkled brighter, Salim clapped his hands to get their attention again. "Remember, my dear children, every good deed, no matter how small, is cherished in the eyes of Allah. So, let your days be filled with smiles and acts of kindness." The children promised to keep his words close to their hearts and to greet each new day with cheerful faces and kind deeds, knowing that sometimes, the littlest things can make the biggest differences. And with that, Salim watched them run back to the village, eager to spread smiles and little acts of goodness. Salim leaned back, feeling satisfied, knowing he had instilled a valuable lesson from the hadith in the young hearts of tomorrow.